this new video. Today we're going to be doing a binder flip through because it's like the middle of the year, so we're going to be doing one. I have 28 binder, I think, and yeah, let's get started. I'm sorry in advance if you can hear my fan. I think it's a fan. Yeah, because it's really hot right now in Paris, so yeah, I have it on so I don't die. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first we are going to be going through my collect books. So this is my Blackpink collect books because even though I don't collect Blackpink, I did really like Jennie's and Rose's album. So I decided to just collect those 3 albums because Rose did 2. So yeah, so this is just a small little miscellaneous collection and I really like it. So I didn't really put like little papers for the cards I have on, but yeah, you can see the little progress. So yeah, for Rose I did like pink sleeves for the backs because I thought that it was really fitting for her. And then here we have Ginny. So for Ginny I did black pink because I think it fits her well. So I just have a few cards and I have some more on the way. So yeah, pretty empty because it's a really small collection and I don't really put that much time in it because yeah, it's just miscellaneous. So that was my Blackpink solo binder. Then here is my solo, more like EXO solo binder, because for EXO I do collect Baekhyun's and Chanyeol's solos. So I decided to put them here because they fit pretty well, but I don't have any cards on hand for Chanyeol yet, so I didn't set up his part, but he'll be in the back with the yellow sleeves, and Baekhyun is in the front, even though I don't have that many cards for him too, but yeah, because I really love Baekhyun. Baekhyun is one of my favorite vocalists out there, so that's just a little collection. And yeah, I just have cards for Hello World and I didn't set up for the other eras because, you know, yeah, I don't have any cards, so there's no use to setting up for it. But yeah, little EXO binder. And then in the same like format, I guess, have my girl group solo binder, where we have Chio, Twice solos, Mini and Eves. So for Twice, I just put them in like release order, and I'm just collecting the solos of my biases. So Nayeon, Jio, Chewy, and Momo, but Momo doesn't have any solos. So they're just a random pop that I got, that I put in the front. So we start with Nayeon's Na, in Nayeon, like that. Then we have Jio's Zone. That's one of my favorite photo cards of her, so I'm so happy to have it. Then we have Nayeon Na. Whoop. I jumped a few pages. And then we have Chewy's solo. And I do have a few cards on the way for her, so that's nice. So yeah, for the solos, I'm just collecting 1 photo card per version per outfit. And for like Twice, it really fits well because it, you know, it's like one page, I guess. So yeah, I do have that one and I think that one on the way, so that's great. Then there will be the Digipack. Then we have Mini. I'm missing one sleeve here, but yeah. And I might have secured the other 2 like outfits that she has, so this will be done. And then we have Eves. So yeah, I didn't really put papers for her cards, but yeah, that's kind of the setup. I do have that one on the way, so that's nice. And this one, I think. So yeah, that's it for this collect book. And now we're going to the A5s. No, another type of collect books is this one. So this is my 17 like second collection, I guess, because for 17 I collect Jonghan, Joshua, Jun and Oshi, but I also really like S-Coup's DK and Sangwan, so I decided to do like a little miscellaneous collection for them, where I'm just like, I just went through their like photo card templates and I choose the ones that I really liked, and if like, you know, I like the same card for the 3 members, then I put it together, and then if it's just S-Coops and DK, I put them together, and if they are just solos, I put them together. I don't know if that makes sense, but when this binder will be a bit more full, it's gonna make sense. So here's the section with the 3 members. So it's sets where I really like the 3 members, so I'm collecting the 3 of them, like that. Then here is the section of S-Coops and DK, so I'm gonna put S-Coops there, DK there, like that. Okay. Then here is the section of S-Coops and Sangwan, like that. Here is the section for DK and Sangwan. And here is the section just for S-Coops, just for DK, and then just for Sangwan. Okay, and then next we have my Busoksuns collection, because yeah, I really love them. So that's how I'm collecting them. And same, I didn't put little papers yet because those are really miscellaneous collections, so I don't really, you know, put that much care into them. But yeah, and here are just the cards of future collection, because if I don't have that many cards, I don't set up for my collection just yet, because that just be a use of like supplies for no reasons. So I have those 2 Chanels for EXO, this other one for SF9. Then I have this Rise, this Sohee for Rise. I have another one on the way. Then I have this Kiki, and I have a unit for her, for Kia. Then we have those 3 key solos, as well as those 3 key for Shiny. And that's it. So that's the little random binder. Okay, so next, ignore the little New Jeans stickers. They used to be my New Jean binder, but it's not anymore. And yeah, this is my like chapter 2 BTS, I guess, like their solos, but just for all the members except Jikook, because they have their own binder. Anyway, so this is my BTS solos binder. So here, and I have them by like members and not release orders. So yeah, so I do have the Last Astronaut PC on the way, so that's pretty nice, with an album as well. So I will try to do like a little cover. So yeah, because I do make covers. Here's my Instagram if you want to have covers, and here's my Instagram also if you want to trade or buy cards for me. Anyway, or just if you want to follow me, you can as well. So yeah, that's the little setup. I don't have that much cards because yeah, I don't really find them for pretty good prices, because I can't like put more than 3 euros in a photo card. And so for BTS, you can understand that that's pretty hard to do, but yeah. So most of those are my pulls, and I did put those, I'm trying to put the bigger inclusions for the solos in here, so I can have like everything together. That's one of the cover I made a long time ago, and yeah. And this is supposed to be stuck down, but I haven't put it down again, so sorry for that. Anyway, that's a Weaver Shop pub that came with this as well. So here, I think V, I mean, I finished Jungkook, but V and J-Hope's are the one I'm the most like caught up with. Then we have RM, like that. I just have the pulls from the one album that I bought with the little postcard. And then we have V. I didn't make anything for the back yet, so yeah. And for V, I'm just missing like his Weaver's version, so yeah. I think I really need to search for it, because in my first YouTube video, like in March, I didn't have it as well, and I didn't search for it since then. So yeah, and I do have the little postcards that came in the version as well. That's the little BTS binder number 1. And then this is my Jikook photo card collection. Because I recently decided, after seeing BTS in concert, because I did see them 2 times in July. I saw them the 1st of July in like Brussels. Yeah, the first date in Brussels. It was so nice. And I saw them again in Paris for the last European date. So on the 18th, it was amazing. Yeah, I saw We Are Bulletproof, the internal live, and I'm pretty proud of it. That's actually the photo card holder, not this PC, but the photo card holder that I went to the concert with. And after, this amazing year with BTS, I decided that I wanted to collect a bit more for Jungkook and Jimin, because those are my main biases. So that's why I decided to do in this little binder. So yeah, so first here will be the section for Are You Sure, because I'm in love with that show. And I don't have the first photo book, I just have those 2 random, like, I think those were pre-order benefits, something like that, or store benefits. But I do have the second on the way, because I bought it because, yeah, one thing to know, I love Switzerland. That's one of my favorite country ever. And so in Are You Sure season 2, they went to Switzerland, so I was like, I need to buy the photo book, because it's like my dream country and my 2 favorite members. So yeah, so I do have that on the way with like the set of cards that came with it. So yeah. And then here for Jikook, what I plan to do is just to get like random non-album cards or pre-orders or things like that. Sorry. And to like try to get the other member so we can, so I can have a little section. So that's a work in progress, but I do have some cards here and there, and I do have one pre-order, like some more cards on the way, like, and actually it's sets of like Jimin and Jungkook, not just separately, so that's nice. And then I have some random non-album inclusion that I'm gonna try to get for the other one as well. Then here is my Jungkook station, because I just love him. Here I did buy some handmade photo cards of his selfies during the editing eras, so I'm gonna put them here. And then I just have random cards that I don't really plan on getting Jimin's equivalents, because yeah, I just don't mind them here. So I have some of his The Icon pieces like that, and that's it for now. And here will be their solo sections. So that's my little Jimin cover and Jimin progress. Oh yeah, I didn't put all the fillers because I need to print some more. I made those myself with some pictures from Pinterest, so yeah, I need to focus on that. And I'm just missing one card for Who, which is pretty nice. I mean Muse, but yeah, I have this little postcard as well. And I did finish Jungkook's, and it's funny because I finished him without buying any albums, because I just saw someone selling the whole set for pretty cheap, so I was like, yes. So yeah, and I do have some pre-orders. I don't know where they're from, but I do have this little clear card for this page, and this one with this, and I think that's the Target PC or something like that. And yeah, I do store my photo cards by like outfits or vibes more than by versions, because I just prefer the look of it, and I'm really glad that the backs fit so well as well with this layout. And I have those random 2 photo cards from Golden The Moments. Same, it was like one big group orders with random cards for like Jungkook, and I just got what I could get for a good price. So I'm pretty happy to have those, because like Standing Next to You, it's such a great song, and MV, so yeah, I'm glad to have those. Okay, let's go into my less miscellaneous collections. Okay, so next we have my first Beyond binder, even though I think those are fake Beyond this binder, but anyway. So this is my NI pen binder. So for NI pen, I'm collecting Jae and Jungwon. So yeah, pretty slow progress, because I had like really a hard time collecting NI pen, I guess, because like I used to collect only Jungwon, and I had dropped him back in the days because yeah, it was just, I wasn't happy with it, and I picked him back up with Jae now because I just love NI pen so much. And so yeah, it's the slow progress, and how I'm putting them together is like I'm trying to do like either 2 sets that goes together or like a 3 pattern like that, where here there won't be photo cards but we will see the little backs. And I'm thinking of getting like, you know, the Mio Cafe, Miao Cafe, Mio Coffee, Mio Cafe, sorry, that's my French self don't know how to say it. Yeah, the little like frame sleeves, because I think that look really good with this layout. And where I don't have photo cards, that means little papers, I mean, it means that I have the card on the way. So yeah, so I'm thinking of getting them in like the members colors. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, I don't know if NIPN do have like members colors, but I just put them kind of random, so I don't know. I have to search for that before getting the sleeves because I really want to get like corresponding sleeves for their collection. So yeah, that's how it's looking. So slow progress, but I think this collection is gonna look really nice once I have a bit more cards. So yeah, okay, so that was it for an iPhone. Then my next collection is Pure Harmony. So for Pure Harmony, I really have like this album. This binder is mostly empty because I have a really hard time to find cards for Pure Harmony for like a good price. So yeah, and I'm collecting Kyo and Jeong, and I did see Pure Harmony in concert back in like January. So yeah, it was so nice, and I really love that group so much. Like if I could, I would collect OT6, but for now, seeing how hard is it to collect Pure Harmony, I'm just like collecting my 2 biases. And how I'm collecting them is just I'm collecting like 1 selfie and 1 other little card like that, or unit for the members for now, because yeah, collecting everything will be too much for me. So yeah, that's just how I'm doing it for now. And I have a few cards, I guess, but it's really the slow progress. And I have some more cards, yeah, here. And then it's just like the setup, so I'm not gonna go through that because this video will be too long if I did. But anyway, that was Pure Harmony. And then a collection that's a bit more full. This is my Stacy collection, and I collect Seon and Kyun, as you can see. So yeah, so Stacy, I think that's one of the collections I had for the longest time without like dropping them, because when I got into Stacy, at first I wanted to collect OT6 because I really liked the group and the cards, but in the end I just stuck with my 2 bases, and I'm really happy about that. I have a pretty good progress for Yoon and a great progress, I guess, for Seon. But yeah, I'm trying to get the last cards I'm missing for a pretty good price, but yeah, it's kind of hard. So yeah, especially like those units, I like never see them for sale. It's crazy. So here, and I'm so happy with how this collection is looking, even though I don't really have any cards for the recent eras, but that's okay. I mean, it's pretty good collection either way. So let's get to the next one. Okay, so next binder, this used to be my disbinded binder, I guess, because it holds From Miss 9 and New Jeans, and From Miss 9 redebuted as like 5 members, so I just decided to put their like new eras in another binder. And for New Jeans, well, you know, it's been a rough couple of years but I think they are coming back. I guess they've been releasing new content, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, anyway, so for From Miss 9 I collect Serum and Chaeyoung, even though I don't have any Chaeyoung for the cards as of now, because like I just find it so hard to get some cards for them. So for now, this is pretty much empty, so I'm gonna go through it pretty fast. Yeah, I don't have any more cards here to the end, so I'm just gonna go through it. But yeah, I'm really hoping to get more progress on this collection because I love From Miss 9 and I've loved their new comebacks. Anyway, so this is my new jeans collection. So I'm collecting Heron and In. That's also a collage that I made and I'm pretty proud of it because I think it fits really well with the binder. So yeah. And for new jeans, I'm kind of putting them the same way as for an icon. So I'm thinking also of getting like the little sleeves for them because yeah, it's gonna look pretty nice. So yeah. And also for new jeans, one thing that I'm doing, because I mean the cards are pretty cohesive, but like the version aren't. And since I'm double-siding them, I don't really care about the backs not being the same. So I'm just like putting them by vibes and not by version. So that's how this is going. So I'm trying to do like by outfits, all vibes, and I think it's gonna look amazing. Like I really can't wait to work more on this collection. But I do have a lot of cards on the way. I do have those 2, those 3, so that's pretty nice. And I'm so excited about this collection because I really love new jeans. So yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, I like don't have any cards. I have some on the way, but like on end for this comeback, I think it was that bubblegum. I don't know. See, I think it's bubblegum. Anyway, I do have cards for Supernatural because I don't usually collect like the Japanese eras, but since, well, at first when I choose to collect new jeans that way, I didn't know if they were gonna come back, so I decided to collect like one more era because I do really love that album and the cards are so pretty, so I decided to collect it. But I don't really collect Japanese album for now because yeah, it's already a lot. So anyway, that was this binder. Okay, so next we have my new jeans collection, sorry, ITZY collection, that's like divided in 2 binders because yeah, that's how it is. So this is my ITZY binder, so I'm collecting Chaeyoung and Ryujin. As you can see, that's a little collage that I made as well. And I'm also collecting them the same way as for Enhypen and new jeans, so same. I'm really thinking of getting those colored sleeves because it's gonna look really nice. And how I'm doing it is that I put like the units with the other members like into, I guess, the collection, and then at the end I have all the units of them together because I just liked the layout best that way. So yeah, and I do have a lot of ITZY photo cards on the way from my group order manager, and I just can't wait to get them because this collection is gonna look amazing. I already really like this collection, but I think it's gonna look even better when I have most of the cards. I do have this one on the way, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, I also have this one. I have those 2, so like Checkmate is gonna be done fully, so that's so nice. I have this one as well as those 2, those 3. And then I think for Cheshire, I'll just be missing this photo card. So no, this one and this one. But yeah, I'm so happy with this collection. It has really grown a lot since I've been like following ITZY since Wannabe, so it's been a pretty like long time, and I started collecting like in like 2021. So yeah, I've been collecting ITZY for a really long time, so that's pretty great. This page is really sad, but I won't give up. I'm gonna try to get more of those cards. So yeah. And so here is the little part with their units. I think that's a really cute way to end this section, you know. So yeah, because like it's all the eras before they started doing like different type of units, you know. I don't know if you get what I mean, but I do. So that, I guess that's what matters. Okay. And so my second ITZY binder that starts with gold, so I made another little cover. And so for this binder, I have a lot of cards on the way, and so yeah, it's a bit empty, but I do have cards on the way and I can't wait to get them, especially for Tunnel Vision and Moto. So yeah, I'm not gonna flip through like Tunnel Vision and Moto because I don't really have cards on the way. I mean a lot of cards on the end, and I still need to set up for it. So yeah, those are pops that I got. I think it's from Mixer. No, it's not written, so I don't know, but yeah. Oh no, Ketan for you, I think. Anyway. So here And yeah, so tunnel vision, I do have some cards on hand, but I have a lot more on the way. So yeah, and at the end, I have the little units, and I do have the one for moto on the way. So this page is gonna look like that, and I really like it. So yeah, okay, so that was it for Etsy. Okay, so next I have this FI binder that holds my Hive and Artemis collection. So we are starting with Hive, and for Hive I collect Eugene and Ray, as you can see. And so yeah, I've been following Hive since their debut. And at first, Eugene was my bias, but I had like a really hard time collecting her because like her cards were pretty expensive. Like, I mean, €7 for one album card, it was crazy back then. But now they've gotten a lot more cheaper, and I fell in love with Ray as well, so I decided to pick her up. So yeah, it's a little slow progress, but I'm really happy with how much this collection has grown, because I did find some really good sets, and I have some more cards on the way. So yeah, I can't wait to work on it a lot more. Like, I can't wait to get those cards, because this page is gonna look amazing. So yeah, pretty nice progress. I don't have cards for the recent eras, sadly, but I'm gonna work on that. And then we have Artemis. So for Artemis, I collect Artemis. I don't know how to pronounce their name, to be honest, so I'm sorry if I'm like butchering it up. But I'm collecting Jinsul and Hijin, and I'm putting them like, and I'm also collecting their solos, I guess. So for Jinsul, I'm collecting Odd High Circle here, and then we have Hijin's solo, because I really loved her solo. So that's how this is looking. Sorry, the binder is a bit hard to flip through. Then have the setup for the two of them here. Same, I don't really find their cards for cheap, but that's okay. I mean, it's not really, I really like the group, but it's not like a really big priority for me, so it's kind of why I don't have that many cards for them. Okay, so that was it for this binder. Okay, so next we have this one. It's my last like regular size FI binder, where we have Espa, Katai, and Isna. So yeah, so first we have Espa with this little cover, and I'm so like obsessed with this cover, to be honest. I really love it. So yeah, at first I was just collecting like winter for like the longest time, and then I recently fell in love with Cardena, and I'm so happy to have picked her up, because I just really love the collection like that. So yeah, that's really nice. And I did secure this one in a group order. I need to take out the paper, by the way. So I'm so happy, because I'm gonna be done for like the two I can't talk like the 3 first eras for winter, so that's so nice. I still need to work on Karina, but I really picked her up like less than a month ago, so it's kind of already crazy all the cards that I have. This card was the one I was the most worried for, but I did get it for pretty cheap, so I'm pretty happy about it. So yeah, and for Espa, I decided to collect some OT4 sets when the eras doesn't like end on a like a fair number, I guess. You know, for Savage there are like 6 cards, so it ends perfectly. But since I'm not collecting like the international cards, I guess, it doesn't end on the fair number. So I decided to collect an OT4 set, because I just love Espa, and with the layout it fits pretty well. So I'm collecting this one for girls. Then I don't have any one for my world, and I did finish winter, which is so nice. So yeah, then same for drama, I do have that one on the way. I don't need to collect any. And then we have Armageddon, I do have that one on the way, and that's the set that I'm collecting because I just love it. Then we have this set where I'm collecting, Whiplash, where I'm collecting this version, and I do have I think I have this one and this one on the way, which will be no, just this one, So like Karina will be done with this era anyway. Then nothing for Dolly Work. And then I'm collecting this one for Richman. And then for the recent era, I do have some cards on the way. I didn't put it, but yeah. I'm collecting the Lemonade version because that's such a pretty version. Anyway, so that was Espa. And then here we have my Cat's Eye collection. So for Cat's Eye, I'm collecting Megan and Yenche. I didn't really have a top pick when I was like watching Dream Academy, but yeah, I really like those members. And fun fact, Megan and I are like 1 day apart, like actually 1 day apart, because I was born on the 9th, on February 9th, 2006, and she was born on the 10th. So it's kind of funny and scary that we are like the same age, and like I'm here, she's doing her life, so it's kind of fun to see. Anyway, and I didn't set up for the new comeback that's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm so happy that I have finished Touch, because when I decided to collect Cat's Eye, I thought I will never have any cards, and that that collection wasn't gonna see like the lights, but it did, so I'm really happy about that. And then we have my Isna collection. So for Isna, I'm collecting Coco and Jungun. So Jungun as always was my top pick in like, oh, I do have that card on the way, I think. Anyway, was my top pick in like, I think it was Island 2. So yeah, I'm so happy that she debuted. And when they debuted, I really discovered Coco, and I fell in love with her, so I'm collecting her as well. So yeah, that's the setup. And I used to have like picked up Salang back in the days, but I realized that I just prefer my collection with just Jungun and Coco. So yeah, and that's the like setup, even though I didn't write anything for their new era. And I really like Metronome. That's such a nice song. Okay, let's get to the next binder. Okay, so next we have my A5 white, I guess, binder. So the first one is this one. For and mix, I'm collecting Hewon, Soyeon, and Ginny for when she was part of the group. Yeah, I'm almost finished for Ginny. I'm just missing like those 2 cards, so yeah, I've been trying to find them, but it's been really hard. So yeah, and then we have the collection. I do have that one on the way. I'm so happy because those are probably my favorite photo cards for the both of them. So yeah, and Heywan was always my second bias in NMix, and Stallion came like pretty recently, I think during Blue Valentine era. So yeah, it's a slow progress, but I do have some cards on the way, and I think their collection looks really nice in this layout, so I'm so happy about it. Okay, and I don't have any cards for the recent era, so yeah, and I don't even have like the little fillers, so I'm just gonna skip through it. And then here I did collect like Ginny's solo because I really liked her solo, and so yeah, same as all the solos that I'm collecting, I'm just collecting like 1 photo card per version, and so I'm doing them like that. Here I'm supposed to put a filler, but I didn't. So yeah, this page is complete. And then here I'm just missing those 2. And then here will be the like Pliv version. Okay, so next we do have my Red Velvet and Yena collection. So here are the I'm collecting Selgi for Red Velvet. So I'm so happy that I got to start my Red Velvet collection this year, because I always really loved Selgi, but I thought it was like a collection that was impossible, you know, like just a dream. But I did get some cards, even though it's pretty empty. I'm like so happy with the cards that I have, and I do have, I think, 3 more cards on the way for her. So I'm really happy with that progress, and I can't wait to make some more in the future. So yay. So yeah, and I'm collecting her solos as well, and her units with iron. And this is a pub, I think, from a Chinese store that I got to fill out the space. So yeah, that's how this is looking. And then we have my Yena collection, because I just really love Yena, like her solos are amazing. So yeah, pretty empty collection as well, because I don't really find them for a good price, so I'm just gonna skip through pretty fast. I didn't make a really great progress for catch. Yeah, I'm just like, this is like 50% done, so like I'm just getting one photocard for the album version, Poca version, and QR, because it just fits really well with my layout, and I'm really happy about that, because yeah, I really like put a lot of time in my collections. You can't really see it there because those collections are pretty empty, but you'll see in the next binder I really put a lot of time into making the collection look nice. So yeah, I'm glad when like albums details fit well with my layout, so yay. Okay, so next we have this pretty full binder, because we do have a lot of groups here, as you can see. So this is the binder where I'm like collecting just one member of the group. So we have Billy, Aiki, Baby Monster, Popo Kiss, and Lucemble. So yeah, so we do start with sorry, the binder is a bit like broken, I don't know if you can see, but like the little clips are overlapping, you know, I don't know if that's the word. Anyway, so we do start with Billy. So I used to collect like Sion and Aruna, but I recently decided that, I mean, Sion was always my main bias in the group, and I decided to just focus on her collection, and I'm so happy with it. Like, that's one of the collection I'm the most like caught up with. I'm just missing a few cards, and yeah, I'm really happy about that, because I used to collect Shiuns back in the day, but I had dropped a collection after getting like scammed. Yeah, that's of a few cards. So yeah, I had like lost hope in this collection, but I did pick her up recently, and yeah, I'm so happy about it, because like I'm caught up with some eras, so that's nice. Like this one is done, this one as well, and this one. Those are from the recent eras, so so that's pretty nice. So yeah, that was Billy. Then we have Heiki. If you don't know Heiki, you really need to listen to their discography, because they do have such an amazing, like, yeah, they have such amazing songs. And my best is Yell. I do have this one on the way, and I have just a few cards, but you know, they're not a really like famous group, so I get what I can, and I'm really happy with the cards that I have as of now, but I do really want to work on this collection a bit more. Then we have Baby Monster, where I'm collecting Luca. I used to collect Aisa, but I decided to drop her because yeah, I just wanted to collect Luca. So yeah, and I do have like 4 cards on the way, which is pretty nice because this collection is pretty empty, but that's okay. It's just a little work in progress. So yeah, I don't have any more cards, so I'm just gonna drop. And here are the collections that are like the groups disbanded, because we have Purple Kiss and Lucemble. So yeah, so for Purple Kiss, I'm collecting Doshi. I used to collect Doshi and Shane, but yeah, Doshi was always my main bias, and since the group disbanded, I decided that I just wanted to finish my Doshi collection. So yeah, this is the layout. Same for all of my collection, I guess. It's been really hard to find cards for a good price, and those are pops that I got to fill out the space. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the cards that I have. Then we have Yanjin from Lucemble, because yeah, I collect Yanjin for her like Luna stuff as well, and I really liked Lucemble, so that's how the setup is looking. And I do have a lot of cards on the way, which is pretty nice, especially for one of a kind, so I cannot wait to get them, because I think it's gonna look really nice. And since, you know, the collection is like not gonna get bigger since the group like disbanded, it's even like I'm even more happier to get some progress, because I know like one day I'm gonna be caught up with this collection, and I cannot wait, because yeah, I do have a lot of collection, as you can see. And so like being caught up with some of them would be really nice. Okay, next binder. Okay, so next this is my BTS binder where I'm collecting like OT7 because BTS are like my youth group. I mean, I do have a few youth groups, but like they are the ones that got me into K-pop, so I just love them so much. So yeah, I just put this little like editing thing in front because I thought it was really fitting. And here is like the set that I got because I did have the membership, and so when you had it you could pick up photo cards at the venue. So those are my photo cards for Paris, as you can see, because I wasn't able to get them in Brussels because like I arrived too late because there was some like my bus was late to go there, so I wasn't able to get them. But anyway, I didn't need like 2 sets of cards for BTS, so I don't mind it. So for BTS I'm collecting them that way, so like I'm double-siding the cards and I'm doing like sets with like group cards at the bottom, and I think it looks really nice. And so I used to have those cards that you're gonna see with no feeders on the way, but like from a big group order, but the seller was a scammer, so thankfully the group manager noticed it before like sending the money, and so they just refunded us. But I'm pretty sad because I was gonna make such a good progress for BTS, but that's okay, we're gonna have other ones soon, so yeah. And so to fill out the spaces for the group cards, because there are not always group cards for all the sets, I did print out some photo cards, as you can see, so it can be filled out. And I know that there are some lenticulars for Love Yourself era, and I mean, if I can get them I will, and if not I'm just gonna keep those because yeah, it's just easier. So same, I'm really happy with how much my BTS collection has grown in the few months, and I cannot wait to work on it a bit more because like that will be actually the dream to finish this collection. So yeah, and I'm caught up with some eras like 4B. I mean, if we do not count those, but I'm just missing like the group cards, so yeah. And I do have Sugas because I decided to like cut out the little message cards because it just fits well with my layout, so that's what I decided to do. And I do have Sugas on the way, so this is great. So yeah, actually like Mo7, like the album was the first K-pop album that I got, and it was a gift from my friends, so it was especially special. And two, yeah, because I really like when the eras, you know, do not mix together, and so to like keep adding on their own, I did collect this little, you know, BTS in the Somme, I think that was the name, set. And I did claim RMs recently, but yeah, it's not secured yet. But anyway, this is the set that I decided to collect because like it's in the yet to come MV, so outfit, so it fits and it's really cute. Anyway, so next we have Arirang, and so for Arirang I tried to do like, you know, sets that work together, and I'm gonna try to get a photo card that fits. If not, I'm gonna print them and just put one here and let like this section like empty because I don't know, I think it fits well. Anyway, so I did collect the like exclusive sets because they were sitting at my like, I guess, the local shop we have for K-pop here in France, and so the Fnac. Kind of overpriced albums, but I'm so glad they had those. And I usually just wanted to pick up this one because I had to get it, but then when I saw how good it looked, like them together, I was like, okay. So I picked up another one, and then to go with the Living Legend version, I did like pick up the like vinyl deluxe set, like the little Polaroids, to go there because it's gonna look so nice. And also because I had like pre-ordered the album from Megstar, and so it came with like a full OT7 set that was in the outfit of the Weavers version, and like the units fit so well. So yeah, I had to do it for all the version because it looks so nice, like this spread I really love it, even though it's black and white, but it's so nice. And then I did do the thing that most of people did for those little standing thing, and I'm so happy with it. And I think I'm not gonna put any group card because it looks nice with this. And then here we have my like Adeling pre-order. No, sorry, Army Bomb pre-order. No, just Army Bomb set. I don't know why I want to say pre-order. So yeah, I decided to put it there, even though it's not like album version, because I do have one set, one more pop set, and it really fits well. It's like this one, and it really fits well with like this color scheme, like more than if I put those. So I decided to do that, so that's what it's gonna go there, and that's why this is here. And that's like the Polaroid from B that I had in double, and I think it fits like perfectly with this, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, so that was it for BTS. Okay, so next we have my 17 binder that's like in the same like, binder of like BTS. Sorry. So for 17 I'm collecting Junghan, Joshua, Jun and Oshi, like I said before. So that's how I'm collecting my little 17 collection. And I'm kind of like doing where you see those little papers mean I have the card on the way. I try to do that so I don't like forget where I have cards on the way. Anyway, because it's like, you know, like two, so it's really fitting, and so I really can't wait to have more cards because it's gonna look so nice. And so yeah. I've been following 17 since like left and right, I think, and I always loved. I mean, my main bias is June. My first two biases were Junghan and June, and then Joshua and Oshi came in after, and I really love them so much. Sorry, the little papers are flying out. So yeah, and also I know this is part of Face the Sun, but for my layout I decided to put it there because it was just fitting my yeah, it was just fitting. So yeah, I'm sorry if that triggers you or anything. But yeah, it's my collection. If I'm happy with that, I'm doing that. So as you can see, I do have some June card on the way, which is pretty nice. I might have this one on the way, I think, but yeah, so slow progress. And for sorry. Okay, so far yeah, Face the Sun, I'm just collecting like 2 cards like for the sets, and not like the full like 4 cards because it's just too much. Maybe I will in the future because I do think it's gonna look like it could look nice to have like a full spread of the same version, but for now I'm just collecting 2. So yeah, and I'm so happy. I think this collection looks really clean, even though it's like pretty much empty, but it's gonna look pretty clean in the end, so I'm so happy about it. And I might have some more Junghan cards on the way. Like this set, I'm so happy. I can't wait to find Junghan, so like it can be done because I think it's gonna look so nice. So yeah, so here. And so for the, it's kind of confusing since I don't have like the papers, but for the Happy Birthday era, Junghan wasn't part of it, but I'm still collecting them that way because I mean it fits pretty well since Junghan is in there. Like it's just gonna be this spot that's empty, and so we will see the cards on the back, you know, kind of like for BTS or NIPEN and everything. And so it's gonna look pretty nice. And if 17 do another comeback without like Junghan or Oshi, well, it's gonna be the same because I'm pretty sure Joshua and Jun aren't in listing since they are not like Korean or fully Korean. So yeah, so I think it's gonna be pretty nice, and even if I don't have like those 2 members, it's just gonna be there. So yeah, anyway, so that's the setup for this era. Okay, so that was it for 17, and we are finally going into the A4 binders. Okay, so next we have my NCT binder. So for NCT, I've been like the second group I got into when I got into K-pop, and I love them so much. And so I always wanted to do something. It's like to mix all the units together, like in one big collection, like like they just flow nicely between the eras, so like the full group eras can be together and everything, and so that's what I did. But anyway, and so for NCT I'm collecting, okay, so I'm collecting a lot of members. Not most, but a lot of them aren't part of the group anymore, but yeah, I'm collecting Taeyong, Doyoung, Ten, Winwin, Lucas, Mark, Chaojun, Jaemin, Chenbei, Riku, Yushi, and Jaehae. I think I did everyone in the right order. Anyway, but yeah, I'm collecting a lot of members, and I recently said that I want to collect Yushi as well for a wish, but you won't see his layout here yet because I didn't make the changes. Okay, enough talking, let's just get through it. Oh yeah, can I do like this again? It's pretty dark here, I don't know why. Like, yeah, doing my best. But anyway, so as you can see, like the eras flow together. I don't know if you can see it that much actually, but and I do have a lot of cards on the way, so yeah, because like, you know, here like NCT17, here is Wavy, but I'm putting them together, so like NCT17, NCT Dream. So yeah, I can't wait to have more cards for this collection because I do think it's gonna look like really good, and yeah, I can't wait to see it. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, I don't have much talking to do, so I'm just gonna flip through fast. But first, I want to say I'm so excited for the new N127 comeback. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait to like for the comeback to happen. Even though Doyoung isn't part of it, so I'm just gonna be collecting Taeyong, which is weird because like I used to collect 3 members of, you know, NCT17, and now there will be just like 1. I mean, Doyoung is part of the group, he's just like enlisted, but still, like same for NCT Dream, there used to be 3, now there will be just 2. And so yeah, same Wavy, there used to be 4, now I guess I was collecting 4 members of N17, but yeah, you know, there used to be like 4, then 3, and now there are just 2 because Winwin left, if I'm not mistaken, the group. So yeah, it's weird, it's kind of like a graveyard. I cannot wait to hide like Yoshi's little cards, even though I don't have any, but like I think it's gonna be really nice because for me it just makes sense to collect 3 members of like an entity unit, but I mean that's not gonna happen anytime soon now, like because NCT17, NCT Dream, and Wavy are all like 2 members, but for now Wish are gonna be the only 3 members, I guess. And then next here are like the solos that I'm collecting for the members I collect, yeah. And I just put them by release order, but I don't mix them together. I try to like keep it, you know, together, I guess. So yeah, because I mean the eras are really, you know, members, the members like solo work, I don't want them to be mixed together. And I do have all of those cards on the way for 10, so I'm so excited about it because like I think I don't know really how, if I could put all the members like top 1, top 2, top 3, but I know that Ten and Taeyong, and I guess Doyoung and also Jaemin are pretty high up. I mean a lot of members. Yeah, I just love all of them, even though I'm collecting a lot, but since the group is like so big, I guess it's no problem. I do have some cards for both sides. I'm still hesitating on collecting Geno because I think like my, like, I guess 3rd bias in the NCT Dream now is Geno, so I'm kind of hesitating to collect some of these cards for this. Maybe I'll just collect 1, you know, to fill out this page. I think I'll do that. Anyway, so that's it for the big NCT binder. Let's go into the next ones. Okay, so next we have my big boy group binder, and when I say big, it's like like too big to be honest, but yeah, I really don't want to have another binder for now, so yeah, as long as it doesn't hurt my photo cards, I'm gonna keep it there. But anyway, we're gonna start with 80s. So for 80s, as you can see, I'm collecting Hyosung, Hongjung, and San, and I'm so obsessed with this like little binder cover that I made. So yeah, and for 80s, I'm kind of collecting them like in terms of layouts, I guess, like, you know, all the groups that I'm collecting double-sided, I guess. So yeah, but I'm just like, I'm not collecting all of the cards because they do have a lot, and even though I love 80s so much, I did see them in concert too in February. Yeah, it's just too much for me, so I'm like just collecting, I mean, for the recent eras, because the olders aren't really like that, but like just enough cards per concept to do one page. So yeah, so there's some versions that I'm not collecting, but for now I'm really happy with that, so that's what I'm gonna do. I guess you can see it a bit more for this era because I do have a lot of cards for them. Like this page, I think is gonna be one of my favorite page of this whole binder because it looks nice. And so yeah, I'm using those as fillers, and so when I do have the cards, I'm taking them off, so that's how this is gonna be looking. I think it's gonna be looking so nice, so yeah, cannot wait to work a bit more on 80s because I love them. So yeah, I'm just missing this card to finish this page, and I can't wait to get it because I think it's gonna look nice. Then I don't have any more cards for the recent eras, so we're gonna go straight to Stray Kids. And for Stray Kids, I'm collecting Lino, Yunjin, and Ayan. So I used to collect only Lino, but this collection like was so hard to like work on because I really didn't find cards for a good price, and it was bothering me. And I recently decided to pick up more members, and at first I wanted to collect like all the cards, but it was too much. And since like I love the members but I'm not that into Stray Kids, you know, it just didn't make sense to have a full collection for a group that I don't really follow that much. Like I do listen to their new releases, and sometimes I like it, sometimes I'm like, yeah, it took me a few listens I guess. But yeah, so I decided to just collect like enough to do one page per era, so just 3 cards, you know. And I've been so obsessed with this layout lately, so yeah, I'm so happy about it. And yeah, I do have some pretty good cards, like I can't even like, yeah, I have that card, you know. And so I cannot wait for this collection to grow because I think like, yeah, I'm really happy that I found a solution to still collect Stray Kids, but you know, like I think it's proportional to how much I like them to have just this little collection, because I do like them. Don't get me wrong, but just, you know, sometimes there's some groups that resonate with you a bit more, and Stray Kids is not part of that, and that's okay. I mean, I don't mind it. That means I can put money into collection that I love most, so yeah. And I'm collecting 3 sets, but sometimes if I do have like, you know, some cheap sets that I can get, I put them here, you know, because I think it looks nice. So for like my students, I do have 1 Polaroid on the way. I think I'm gonna be collecting them, and so it's the same for 5 star. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing there. Or Rockstar, that's Rockstar, that's 5 star. Anyway, I do have Yeonjins on the way, so that's so nice because it's gonna be good. And I have a good progress on Ayan, so that's nice. And to have this set on the way, so like this is gonna be done. I think it's gonna look so nice. I cannot wait for this collection to be a bit more full. Okay, so next we have 60, and for 60 I don't collect OT5. That's just one cover I made like so many years ago, to be honest, and I just love it. I don't want to make another cover, so yeah, but I'm collecting Yeonjun, Beomgyu, and Taeyeon. So hey. So yeah, that used to be, I used to collect only Taeyeon and then Taeyeon and Yeonjun because they just, yeah, I really like that group. I've been following them since, I don't know, yeah, not since the start because I got into the like K-pop world in 2020, but I think since I Can't See You. I remember like hearing, no, Can't You See Me? Sorry, Can't You See Me? And yeah, I just love that song so much. So, and I recently decided to pick up Beomgyu, so I don't have that much card, but that's okay. And yeah, same, I can't wait for this collection to grow because this group, like, I really like this group. Yeah, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So yeah, I don't have much to say, so yeah, and for now I'm not collecting Yeonjun's solo, but I'm kind of contemplating doing it because yeah, I really like Yeonjun, and he seems so happy doing his solo promotion, so that kind of makes me want to collect them, but for now I don't know, so yeah, I don't plan on doing that. Oh yeah, and also for like the groups where I'm collecting 3 members, I kind of made rules for myself, so the collection are like a bit less overwhelming, I guess. I'm just collecting like 1 photo card, kind of like the solos, you know, 1 photo card per version per outfit, I guess. It's a bit confusing, but yeah, I made some rules so my collection didn't get too much for me and my like wallet, I guess. So yeah, then we have Gravity. So for Gravity, I'm collecting, by the way, all the covers I made myself. Okay, so next we have Gravity. So for Gravity, I'm collecting Jungmo, Youngjun, and Taeyong. So yeah, like same, Gravity was kind of like one of those collections that I never thought I'd have some cards for because they're really underrated and I like never find any cards of them. But like the group manager, this Insta user that I really love, also collect Gravity, and so they sometimes hold some goes with sets from like Gravity, and so yeah, I can work on that collection thanks to them, so I'm so happy about it because I do really love those boys, and if you don't know Gravity, please listen to their songs because they do have some amazing songs. So yeah, and I don't have any fillers for here. And then we have my A-Team collection. So far, same, A-Team, exactly the same thing. Never thought I'd have some cards because this is like a J-pop group, I guess, but I do have some, and I'm so happy because same, like, such a nice group. So yeah, so I'm collecting Nicholas, Joe, and Aruha. As you can see, those I'm pretty sure aren't like the standard version, but they look so similar to it, so I decided to keep them, but I'm pretty sure those aren't. If I'm like looking at the template, I could find where they are from. I think I'll put it there if I like have the time and want to look for it, but yeah. So pretty empty, but I do have some cards here and there, and that's so nice because any progress is good progress for me, so yeah, that's how this is looking. And then we have my Boy Next Door collection, and as you can see, I'm collecting Ryu, Jaehyun, and Lihan. So I used to collect OT6, like I wanted to collect OT6, and so that's why they have like, because I wanted to make like fillers for the groups where I'm collecting full groups, you know, but I recently decided to just stick to my top 3 because yeah, Boy Next Door is same a collection that I find hard to like work on, so for now I'm sticking with this. Maybe in the future I'll collect a bit more, so yeah. And since I've been I've been pulling them since the start. Like Jaehyun was my top pick even before I knew who Jaehyun was, to be honest. Like, you know, they were announced by their door, I think, and like Taesan and Jaehyun are the one that piqued my interest the most. But yeah, I mean, Taesan is probably my 4th bias, but yeah, I don't know why I'm saying but yeah so much, but anyway. Then we have my Zero Base One collection, and for Zero Base One I'm so happy because I did find a seller selling like a lot of Boy Next Door cards for cheap, and so I've bought them. So as you can see, I have a lot of cards on the way, and I'm so happy about it because I love Zero Base One. And yeah, I'm kind of sad that they like kind of disbanded, but not really, you know, because there are 5 members still like being Zero Base One, and 4 others with 1 new member into like Entubel. I really don't know how to say the name of the group. So yeah, those Jiwon and Halbin are still in Zero Base One, and sadly Hao is not part of it anymore, but I'm still gonna planning on collecting his like, so yeah, as you can see I have all those cards that don't have fillers, so yeah, pretty nice. Anyway, I have all those cards on the way, sorry. But yeah, I'm still collecting the group because I really like the members, and I'm gonna keep like the true collection still in this binder. I think like just following each other, kind of like MTT, I guess. And so yeah, I cannot wait to get this like order, because like this collection is gonna be so pretty when it's a bit more full. So yeah, and then to finish this binder, we do have my Twist TWS photograph collection. So for Twist, I used to collect like just June, and then I recently decided to collect a bit more members. So I'm collecting, I mean, I used to collect Shinyu, but recently Dohun went like, you know, I prefer collecting Dohun, I guess, but I didn't change the fillers because I was just lazy. So I'm collecting Dohun, Hanjin, and Jihoon. So yeah, and I recently got like those Hanjin set, and I'm so happy about it because like, yeah, just I don't have a lot of cards for Twist or TWS, as you will see, and so Ambra is really happy to find them. And I didn't set up for, I mean I did, but I didn't for the new eras, but yeah, oh sorry. Okay, next binder. Okay, so next we do have my girl groups photo card binder. So first we have J-Idol. So for Idol, I'm collecting Mion, Mini, and Yuki. So yeah, I made a pretty good progress, I think, for this collection. I mean, it's still going pretty slow, but I do have some progress on the earlier eras. So I'm kind of happy with that. I love J-Idol's new comeback. I didn't listen to the album yet, like fully, but I did hear some songs and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I cannot wait to listen to it fully. Maybe I will after this video. So yeah. Oh yeah, actually this is like a new day. I don't know if you noticed the changes, but yeah, because my phone kind of died, because it's a like pretty big video to film, and so yeah, and then I went like to see my brother that lives like doesn't live with us anymore, and because he does have a child, like I have a nephew, so we went to see them for a day, just a day. It was a pretty nice. Yeah, and I did set up for the new comeback, just like that. Okay, and then we have Les Seraphim, as you can see from this little collage. So I collect Chewan, Yeonjin, and Kazuha. So I used to collect only Yeonjin and Kazuha, but I recently decided to collect Chewan, and I didn't really make a great progress, I guess, because Chewan is pretty expensive to collect, but that's okay. I don't mind it. It's gonna be a slow collection, but I think it's gonna look amazing when it's done, so I cannot wait. So this is the little setup. I did make some pretty great progress for the collection if we don't count like the Chewan part, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I do have for Crazy, I think, no, for Hot sorry, I do have the compacts on the way, so I hope I'm gonna pull, especially for Kazuha, I hope I don't pull the one that I already have, but yeah, so that's exciting, because I recently decided for my like album collection, I guess, that for all the groups except like The Boys and BTS, I'm gonna just be collecting the compacts version, or if there's a special a version that I like, but like I'm just gonna be collecting not the compact version but the member version, you know. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for the albums, and I cannot wait. I didn't put like little fillers, but I do have a pub set on the way, so that's great for the new comeback. I'm sorry, I didn't finish my phrase. Okay, next we do have my eyelid collection. So same as Boy Next Door, I used to want to collect OT5, but actually I decided for now to just focus on my top 3, so Minju, Wani, and Iroha. And yeah, so I had made fillers for everyone, but for Minju I was missing some fillers compared to the others, so I did put some of Mocha's, so that's why, but it's just Minju And so yeah, I might pick up, because I do really love the group, I might pick up like OT5 in the next few months, I guess, but for now I'm focusing on just top 3. And so yeah, pretty slow progress as well, but I really like Highlights, absolutely love them. Really like their new like Japanese song. It was fun. So yeah, and then they seem to be like in the last few days, they seems to be embracing their like horror, or like room vibes, you know, those type of thing. And so that's really great. Same, I didn't really set up for the new comeback. And then here we have Meow. So for Meow, I used to collect Anna as well as Gawan and Ella, but actually Suin in the like last comeback really come through as my new main bias. So I'm just collecting Suin, Gawan and Ella for now, but same, I could possibly collect Notify, to be honest, because I really love that group. They're so talented and so yeah, so sorry, I don't know how to speak. I think I'm missing a page for the setup, but anyway, so underrated, yeah, that's what I was looking for. And I don't have any like divider, but this is my Arts to Hearts collection, and I do have cards on the way. I don't have any on hand, but you can see the setup. So I do have that one on the way for the first album, those four for Style, yeah, I think. And then this is a setup for Lemon Tang, so pretty great. Yeah, I cannot wait to get my first Arts to Hearts photo card, because I really love that group as well. Okay, next binder. Okay, so next, since we are going by like binder sizes and not by like collection, I guess, we are gonna go through my 3 big The Boys album binder, because The Boys are my like guild, and I did make the crazy decision to collect OT12 for like everything. I mean, like everything album, like, you know, include yeah, that comes in the albums. And so yeah, it's been crazy, but I absolutely love my collection. It's been like a slow progress, but I'm pretty like I have a really big Tobias collection nonetheless. So let's just go through it. So first, here we have my Wall collection, because Wall left the group in like 2019, I think. Yeah, just a bit before I came into the group actually, but like when I got into them, I didn't know he left at first, and so he was part of my bias line for the few weeks that I was discovering the group. But yeah, it don't really fit into my setup, so I decided to just put it at the start. So because you have 5 photo cards, and to ease my setup, I'm gonna put one of the first album units. So anyway, and I'm also collecting, because they did release for other eras some platform version, and I'm collecting those as well, because yeah, I'm kind of crazy about The Boys. Anyway, so here we have the 2 sets for, and I'm putting them like that, because I do think that The Boys are a group that look really good in like a 3 pocket layout, you know, for the members, and so I decided to do that for them. Okay, so here we have the first 2 platform version, as well as the units that I mix match. So here are the first, this version of the units, and here are the other version, because we have 6 for each. So yeah, that's how this is looking. Then here I did make those fillers myself. I did choose some like random Sanrio's character, and then I kind of put it to the members I think it corresponded the best. So as you can see, but I didn't make enough, because yeah, it's just a really big collection, so I'm gonna have to print some soon. But yeah, so I did set up some of the first eras, but as you see, there's a lot of places not set up. So for the first eras, I'm not gonna explain too much, because we do have a lot of pages, a lot of cards. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through pretty fast, I guess. Okay, so starting from reveal, I mean, like, not reveal, that was a real chase, decided to do like for the first page, you know, so it kind of like starts, ends the other albums and starts the new one. I'm collecting like a 1 pocket of Pops from Changmin Q, because he's like my main bias for sure, and I just love him so much, so I decided to do that so I can collect some pops. So we do have those. I'm gonna put there, like this one is from here, this one is from there, so yeah. So we're going to chase. So here we have the albums. I did the same for the tree version, but like the album cards, and then the little lenticular, the like ticket version, like that, and then here the platform set. This one is pretty full. It's kind of exciting. I cannot wait to finish some pages because I do think the layout is gonna look amazing, and that's like I'm so happy about it. So yeah, as you can see, I don't have enough like fillers, so yeah, it's gonna look a bit less pretty. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and then we're going to thrill ride or thrilling. So I did like same the photocard version, and then it's kind of mismatch. So the albums and like, you know, fully, and so I don't match the albums. I decided to collect some pop set because we can find some pretty cheap on Poker Market. So yeah, so here we have the lenticular. This set that's from Mixstar. I think it's like the holographic kind of Disney hat thing. And here would be the like ticket photocard that came like in a ticket, and you have to push it off, I guess. So that's how it's gonna be looking. I think this page is gonna look so nice because the three have like the same outfit, so it's pretty cohesive. Then we have this version's albums, and so here I have like the first and second, I think. No, just the first. I mean the platform set that goes with those outfits, and another pop set in the middle. I don't have it yet because I don't really know which one I want, but yeah. Then the last version's albums, and here it's gonna be the same, like platform, pubs, and the lenticular. Then we go into Maverick. So same, we have the album version there, all of them next to each other. And then here are like the pop sets. No, here we have the platform sets. Yeah, we have this pop set that's from I don't really remember. I'm gonna put it on the screen because I'm too lazy. But yeah, and this little ID because they are all in the same outfit, so that's really nice. And then here we have the other two platform version. I'm gonna put another pop set here. Same, I don't know which one, but yeah, so it's gonna look pretty nice, I think. And then here we have the units from Maverick. So I have those two on the way, and yeah. And then here I'm not gonna collect the QR for the platform version because that's just gonna be crazy. So I'm just keeping my pulse, as you can see. And so yeah, I really like how everything ends perfectly, you know. Like when I discovered this layout, I was so happy with the fact that those fit perfectly, like that this binder ends on Maverick and everything, and like the platforms they did also ends on Maverick, so like yeah, you know, it's perfect. And I really like that because I'm a perfectionist, and so that's just amazing. And for this first page, I'm gonna try to collect some of the older pops for Q, but yeah, I didn't set up for it because I really don't think I'm gonna find any, but if I do, I'm gonna put them there. Okay, second, the boys binder. Okay, so this is the next one that goes from Be Aware to Fantasy Part 2. So yeah, so same, exactly the same thing to start Be Aware. So yeah, so here we have the albums, and then the platform version with the document cards here, like that. And we have this version and those platforms, and the last one with the platforms as well. Oh yeah, and in this album, sadly Eric wasn't part of it, so I'm keeping exactly them in the same place, but like here and there we won't have any photo cards for everything. So yeah, I'm happy at least that, you know, it's like the last member that's not part of the comeback, because like if it's well with the layout and I don't have to change places for the other members, so that's nice. Then here we have the like kit or document version. So yeah, that's pretty full for this page because I'm just missing those three, and I might have this one on the way, so that's really exciting. Okay, then we go into Be Aware. So same album version, and then the platform. And I do have quite a lot of The Boys cards on the way, actually, so that's exciting. Because I really enjoy collecting The Boys because, like, even though I don't really find cards that often, well, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. And I do find them for pretty cheap, so that's really nice because, you know, it's not like I do collect BTS, that's kind of an expensive group, so having a less expensive one when I can, like, you know, choose to collect some pop sets and everything is really so nice. It's really like free, you know. And then here will be here we have the jewel case versions. That's like a pop set from Cinera that I got, and I'm gonna collect another one here to finish this album. Okay, so here I ran out of little Jangmin placeholder, sadly, so yeah. So this is Fantasy Part 1. So for Fantasy Part 1 and Part 2, for now I'm not collecting the DVD versions for everyone, I'm just collecting them for Q, but in the future I do plan on collecting them. Just for now, I don't really find them for cheap or just find them at all, so I decided not to collect them. But if I do, since there are 3, it's not gonna mess up with the layout that much, so that's okay. So here we have the first version with the little like clear thingy with the platform. Then this is also the platform also. And here I'm collecting like the other one that usually come with the DVD set and with the pop set. Same for this one. Oh no, this is a platform version. And then here I'm collecting, well, those two and a pop set. It's gonna go in the middle. Okay, and then we have Fantasy Part 2. Yes. So here we have all of the like little lenticulars, ID, and holographic pieces that came in the versions, like that. And we have the first version album, like photo cards, and the platform photo cards. Thank you. I really like how cohesive the sets are for The Boys PC. Like in general, it's so nice because with my layout it looks even better than if it was like random cards, you know. See the platform, and then the last version with the platform. And here we have like the little, I don't remember the name, this version here. And so here where I'm gonna be putting like Changmin's DVD for the first and the second Fantasy album, and I did get those two that I found for like really cheap, like €1 each, and it's the DVD version for the first and the third version for them, so I'm keeping them obviously since I plan on collecting OT like 11 in the future. But yeah, so this was this one, and the third binder is a bit more full, thankfully, since the recent eras. Okay, so this is the third and last album for binder, I guess, for The Boys. So I do have this little like keychain from Unexpected of New that I got as a freebie, and this is Fantasy Part 1. I do have this card, I think it's from Hello Live, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it on the screen if I have the time, I guess. So we have Fantasy Part 3, so I have the album set with this little like clear film thing. That's really nice because it's like the two concepts, you know, that are there. Then we have the platform version, and same for this one. I'm also gonna be collecting like the little film sets. Oh, I think I put them like not in the same like, you know, orientation, I don't know. And the pub, not pub, platform, sorry. Okay, and here is for trigger. So here are all the stickers came, so I'm just missing this one to finish this double page, but as you can see, like when all my The Boys collection is gonna be a bit more full or complete, it's gonna look amazing because yeah, this is really cohesive. So we have the album versions for the first concept and the platform. So yeah, as you can see, it's a bit more full, so that's great. I think this is my favorite version of the album. Like it looks so good, and the like platform version are amazing. Then we have this one and the platform, and then we have here, those are actually like the kind of same thing as DVD, but not really. This is the Pioneer version, I think, and I have a pretty good progress on it, so that's nice. And then we go into Unexpected. As you can see, those are little stickers that came in the pop set, I think, and I got it same for as freebies. And so for unexpected, I have such a good progress. I'm just missing a few cards, so that's so exciting. And you can see how cohesive this is all looking. Like, I'm in love with this part of the collection. And yeah, this sleeve is a bit, pages is a bit broken. So yeah, I do have this one on hand, so that's so nice. I think I'm just missing like one photo card to finish like the pages, and this one is done and it's amazing. Like, wow. I love this page so much. Like, wow, I can't believe I made such good progress. Like, when I got into The Boys, I think it was just before, in between Reveal and Chase era, and I always wanted to collect OT12, but I was like, that's just a crazy thing to do. So it was always like a dream collection, and to finally have some progress is just crazy. I'm so happy about it. And so here we do have the little platform set that came, and the platform photo card are so hard to find. Like, I just have the one I pulled, so it's kind of sad. And we have also the QR, because sadly Sangyeon wasn't part of most of the pop set, and I did need one to finish it, and I got this one because I do think it fits so well with like the color scheme of those pieces, so I did put the QR here. And so yeah, I'm so in love with this pop set. I think it looks so nice. And then here we have After Effects. So yeah, so far After Effects, I don't have anything on photo card for the first two versions. The first version, but I do have some for the rest. So thankfully, not really thankfully, but like Akneon. So Akneon is, for the people that don't know, this member was like kicked out of the group for really like unfairly kicked out, and so he wasn't part of this comeback. And Sangyeon, the oldest member, is enlisted, so it was only 9 members for this comeback. So I guess thankfully what I was thinking is that it does still fit in this binder, and I do think that's gonna be the last era and for the new eras of The Boys, because for now The Boys are like company empty. They company-less, I want to say, because they did left their horrible new company. And so yeah. Okay, so my phone died when I was talking, so I don't really remember what we were saying, but if I do, I'm gonna put a blank screen right now. And so yeah, because it's like 25 degrees right now in Paris. Well, I'm filming at like 11 p.m, so yeah, it's kind of hard to use my phone when it's like late at night, but no, when it's like hot outside. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's get back into it. So it's pretty nice for the setup, because for each album version there's like 2 set of photo cards, so I can just put them like this, And so for the longest a long time, because this album was like a lot of months and probably a year ago, and so yeah, I didn't know how I wanted to collect this album, so I didn't make any progress, but I'm making some now. And for the end we do have this little like sticker thingy that's really cute. I didn't plan on collecting them at first, but I did get them as freebies as well, so I decided to collect them. Okay, so that's it for The Boys, and that's it for the regular FRs, and we have still 3 binders to go through, and then it's gonna be the end of the video, and I cannot wait for it to happen, because like this is such a piece of work, I guess. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna be going through is this one. Don't pay attention to the like stickers, because I didn't change them, but this is like my wide FR binder, I guess, and for my like disbanded collection. So we have IZ*ONE to start, where I'm collecting Yena, Jaewon, Minju, and Yoonjin. So yeah, this is, and I didn't make enough fillers for all the collection, so ignore this. But yeah, yeah, I'm kind of out of it. I'm kind of a bit tired. Sorry, but yeah, this is my setup for IZ*ONE. Pretty slow progress, to be honest, because I just have like 4 cards. I do have those for the pop sets and another one, but it's okay. The collection is not gonna grow, I guess, since the group disbanded, so at least I can like I'm working slowly on those collections in here, but yay. And so then we have my Luna collection, so same thing, which works pretty well, I guess, because I do have one member with like, this is Yena's color, this is Sharon's color, this is Eugene, like the blue, and this is just random, I guess. And then it's the same for Aswan, you know, Jinsul is blue, Heejin is pink, Yeonjin is yellow, and then Eve's is like random. But yeah, I do feel like green fits Eve pretty well, and so I'm pretty happy with that. So for those collections, I'm just collecting one photo card per version per outfit, as always. And so I do have that one card for Eve, as well as some here. So for Flip That, there was this little like AR version that didn't fit with anything, so I decided to collect the Not Friends era, even though like Yeonjin, sorry, isn't part of it. So that's how this is looking. I think it's gonna be a pretty page. And then here are just like the other pages that we have, but yeah. So that's just a little slow binder of just like this BINDER group, and like Luna as one fit pretty well together, I think so. Okay, next one. Okay, and so in this one that's a big larger, we do have my Kepler and Triple S collection. So I actually decided to put like the new eras of Kepler where the members, you know, really debuted under 7, even though now there are just 6, into like following the oldest collection, because I just like keeping my collection together even though they like rebrand, you know, so that's why I did. So you're gonna see the same thing, because I don't think I'm gonna cut out the page, but like the, you know, anyway. So this is Kepler, so just collecting one photo card per version per outfit. So this is how it's looking, and I mean it's a really slow progress, but I'm in love with this collection. I cannot wait to work on it a bit more, because yeah, I think it's gonna look so nice. And yeah, I'm collecting Show Thing by Youngun and Yeso, as always. And so I ran out of fillers, so yeah, this is a pretty great progress. That is for the 2 first pages, and then it's a bit empty. And so yeah, here I don't know what I'm gonna put. I might try to find a pop set or something, because this ends like that. And here are some OT5 sets that I decided to keep because I did really like them, and so OT9 I guess, but just the 5 other members. I think it's a pretty good like transition to the new eras, and also like it's really like Kepler's color, so that's nice. And so here are the first album. I decided to put them like that, so 2, and this one that's like a 3. I need to put some fillers, but yeah, the 3 with the digipack, and this one also a 3 with like the Pliv version. And then we have Bubblegum, where we just have Show Thing and Bai, and it's gonna be like that for the rest, where I'm gonna be like doing 2, you know, rows like that. And so yeah, it's a bit confusing since I don't have fillers, but I think it's gonna look okay, I guess. Not amazing, but pretty nice. And then here we do have my Triple S collection. So for Triple S, I'm collecting Soyeon, Nakyung, Yubin, and Cade, or Katie, I don't know. And so yeah, and so for Triple S, kind of, because you know they have some group releases and some unit releases, and it's a bit of a mix match. And so that's what I did. I mix matched the eras. So like those 2 are for the first album, like AAA. So there's 4 photo cards and 1 more. And then this is for Aesthetic, where there was just Soyeon for the members I collect. So this fits pretty nice. Then we have Assemble, like that, and I'm so happy with the progress I made, because like it's kind of like Cat's Eye. Those were the 2 groups I was like, you know, they are kind of expensive. I'm collecting kind of popular members. I don't think I'll ever have like progress, but I did. Never give up. And so those 3 are the same album, and Nakan isn't, but it's the same number of like photo cards, so it fits nicely. And then this is the second Assemble version. So here we have the like selfies and the other ones. And then here this is the same album, and those are like the leader card for Soyeon, and this is just a filler of Beyond Beauty. Then here we have, I think, Beyond Beauty, if I'm not mistaken. I do have this full set, and I think it looks really good with the like, you know, colors behind, and same, like this actually fits perfectly, you know, because it's like blue, green, pink and yellow is their colors, so I think it's gonna look amazing in the end. And so I don't have to worry about the, you know, little hashtag, not hashtag, QR code, sorry. And then here we have the I don't remember the name, but this version, this album, and the new one is gonna go till there. So yeah, so we're gonna go through the last binder finally, and it's my big Twice collection. I cannot wait. Okay, so now we have the big boss. Like, this collection is so big, I don't think you even realize how big this collection is. Like, that's crazy. And so yeah, this is my Twice collection, and for Twice I'm collecting Nayeon, Momo, Chio and Chewy. And so I decided recently to double side my collection because I just feel like it fits better. So yeah, and they used to be in like slimmer pages where I like couldn't like put, you know, sleeves on top of the like larger pieces, and it was kind of bothering me. And so since I decided to double side them, I put them in larger sleeves, but I'm missing like just one actually to like, so everything is the same sleeve, so like the last page isn't, sadly, but that's alright, I guess. So yeah, this is the setup. So for Twice I do collect everything, which is kind of crazy, but Twice is like a really cheap and easy group to collect, so that's alright, I don't mind it. And so yeah, I do also collect the monographs because why not? And so yeah, this is the setup. I don't really have much to say, but yeah, I cannot wait for Twice to finish their tour and to have another album because yeah, I really love Twice. So do your guess. Like, this page is kind of like almost done. I do have this one on the way, even though I didn't put it, but I know I have this one on the way. I know this one. So I mismatched the fillers. Wait. Then we have Fancy, which I'm almost done. I'm just missing like 4 photo cards, I think, because I have this one on hand. I'm missing those 2. Oh yeah, without counting the monographs. Okay, I'm missing 3 actually. 5 actually. Yeah, this page is gonna look so nice also. Oh, more. Okay, I'm missing 6. Anyway, then this page is almost done. I'm just missing this Chewy that I think I have on the way. I'm not sure. Then here. And we have more and more. I got into Twice. I mean, the first era that I did follow was more and more. So I got into like between Eyes Wide Open and... no, actually, between Feel Special and Eyes Wide Open. But I did follow like more and more comeback at first. Like this page, I cannot wait to get this one, so it's done. And we have Eyes Wide Open. I did finish Chewy for lots of era actually. So it's pretty nice. Then I did, without counting the monographs, I did finish Taste of Love. So it's really cohesive. I think it looks really pretty. And yeah, I just have one monograph, sadly. Then we have Formula of Love. So nice. And we have Between 1 and 2 that I did finish as well, and I'm just missing the monographs. So pretty. Like, yeah. This same Twice is like the boys. I think they look so good in 3 members, like 3, you know, a 3 photo card layout, I guess. Sorry. And so I'm so happy with it. And actually, Ready to Be is like the first era that I did finish fully, because I have the full like monograph set, and I'm so happy about it because we have like the, you know, digipacks, then this version and this one, and it's so pretty. Then for With You, I'm missing this digipack, the monographs, and I did decided to do the crazy thing of collecting the like Nemo card. I don't know if I'm gonna stick through it, but for now I did set up because I think it's gonna look nice, you know, with the little sets. And then we have Strategies. I'm missing this card here and a bit more over there. And same, I just have sadly this one because I hadn't pulled like my biases and I didn't really find any threads, so I just ended up selling them. So yay. Then here I have Nayeon's full set. So yeah, I do have this one on the way though, so that's exciting because I'm gonna be finished with the digipacks, and that's one of my, I think that's my favorite version of this album. So yeah. And then yeah, that's actually the ones with, I don't have the pages, but I'm gonna be like doing a full spread of this version because there's like the photo books, the photo books, the episode, and the like party hat version that I'm gonna put there. And so at the like this side that's gonna be alone, we're gonna have those two. So yeah, let me end on a nice like finished page. I'm gonna end there. Okay, so this was my mid-year photo card flip through collection flip through, I guess. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you at the end of the month for my Mail of August video, and in the middle of September sorry, for my next storing photo card video. Bye bye.